Hello. This is for my Aries. I'm going to just take a moment to clear out any old negative still energy. Welcome in new energy, some love and light for you guys. I'll start with a good tarot. Just get a card from here, and then I'll read the page out the book for you guys, just because I feel like it has great, confirmations, great affirmations sometimes. Okay, 4 of air. Healing, meditation, rest, recuperation. It's time to rest my mind and allow peace to take the place of busyness or boredom. The mind needs quiet to think and find clarity. If I allow my mind to rest, I will have greater clarity and my mind will be sharper. This is a time for a break. I need to take care of myself. Yeah, some of you guys are feeling like I'm not too sure. I'm not which way to move. Yeah, maybe you need to just take a break. Quit trying to make yourself as busy as possible and, just fill in your time with distractions. Sometimes you just got to take a moment to just say, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this no more. I'm not going to be ripping and running everywhere. I'm going to actually take a moment, rest, and just, get myself together. Again, recuperate. I'm going to just allow myself to just get myself rebalanced. Get some more energy. See what else is going on. Feels like maybe some of you guys have just been like, maybe you were just, sorry. You see how I yawned? Yeah, you guys need to rest. Take a moment. Take a step back. I'm not even tired. It feels like what I was getting to say is that normally you guys are kind of thinking about like, oh yeah, what can I do to kind of, sit here and keep, people around me or just like entertain people. But it feels like you're no longer in that energy. Like you're realizing like, hey, I am the star of my own show. It's like maybe you guys were just seeking approval from like religions or like society. And you're just like kind of getting over that. And like, you're like, I'm trusting in my own self, trusting in my own wisdom. And you guys have great wisdom. You guys are clearly the Hierophant, like spiritually high. You have great high wisdom. If you've been scared to like kind of trust in yourself that you have this wisdom, I think the star right behind it is just confirmation that, you guys are this beautiful person and people who have like a divine purpose. People are going to see you exactly how they're supposed to see you. And it's just like they're seeing you as a star energy because you're just a sign like, I can't give from my cup if it's completely empty. And you're just like, now you're like, you have 2 cups to pour from. It's just like you're like renewing your energy instead of pouring from empty cups. It's like your cups is so full. And look, and now you're in this receiving energy and you're able to give more just by just taking time to yourself, by making sure you're saying and trusting yourself, trusting your own wisdom. Make sure you're giving mercy where mercy needs to be given and nowhere else. Forgive yourself, forgiving those who need to be forgiven. And it's just like it's giving you like this new hope energy, like restoring your faith, giving you purpose. It feels like you love like giving and able to share your wealth and able to like you love. A lot of you guys love to be like generous and able to like just kind of spread like the wealth around. It's like you love receiving, but you also love giving. Jeez, look at this. You guys got some wealth coming in for sure. It's like the second card right back to back, like 6 of Pentacles, then followed up with the 10 of Pentacles. I wouldn't be surprised. I would maybe get a lottery ticket for some of you guys just off the bat. Because it feels like you're in such like a financially stable position. You're going to be able to just give how you give freely. You're going to be able to just give without even thinking about it. It's not really going to take anything away from you. Like you love to actually give to your family. You love to take care of your family. You love contributing to, just the overall balance of other people as well. Like even when you're feeling completely balanced right now, and you're able to just also give that to people who you love as well. This guy's got some good luck flowing around you. Look, the star is like also representing of like good fortune as well. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords. Be careful of like being down on yourself, negative self-talk. Like, we're our own worst critics. And it's just like, be careful of that, because you're this very wise person. I don't really know a lot of Aries to kind of have like a victim mentality. It feels like you guys kind of move and sail forward when you need to. Yeah, I feel like now is like the more solid. Maybe you guys can be hard on yourself, but be careful, because you know when we do, and we may get caught on those thoughts sometimes. But your freedom is making sure and realizing that you know you are this star. You know you are that person. You know you're the person that your family comes to when they need or want something. You are that person, and you love being that person. It's like, and it's an inspiration to those who you can give to. Like, you feel like you realize that your freedom and like excitement comes from being able to give, and like being able to just like view the world in this new view right now. You're not really worrying about like who approves or who doesn't approve. Like, you're like, hey, it doesn't matter. If this makes me happy, if this is what I love doing, then I'm going to do what makes me happy. I'm going to do what I want to do. And you're like, I'm not going to have no bad thoughts about it. I'm not a victim. I know what I'm doing. I'm in control. And it's just like, you realize like you are limitless potential is with you, babe, because you are the star energy. You guys are just discovering like, look, I'm more of a free spirit than I thought I was. I don't need to be held in chains, and I will not hold myself in chains, because it's just not my thing. I love to, give when I give. I love to be as free as I can. I love to give freely. I love to, spread the wealth around. It's just not for me to hold on. I love to be in this energy where I can provide and also give as well. You guys may be thinking about moving somewhere, or moving to like maybe relocating. Definitely have some travel plans coming up. You're not going to be near home pretty soon. You're planning on making some trips. You look, with the wealth that you got, look, you're like, oh yeah, you're like, I have enough. I can do and move as freely as I want. And you're making decisions to do so. Like, but the 5 of Cups, so after that regret, I think you're scared that moving freely, you're going to regret some of it. It feels like some of you guys may be scared, of maybe potential loss if you move, or if you give too much. But just always remember, like, it's like a balancing scale. So what you give, you will get. I'm going to get some more clarification on the 5 of Cups. Clarify this. Again, it's always a great balance. It's like, you don't want to give to where your cup is empty, because it's like, why would you do that? It's like, you don't want to give and then regret that you did give. It's like, that's not your thing. Be careful of being like pessimistic too when it comes to like certain things. Be careful of like having like this negative like thought pattern. Look, the 4 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys feel complete and feel like your best self when you're vibing with, people who are in your same engine, when you're vibing with your family, when you're vibing with your siblings. This is like when you're your best, like when you're around people celebrating, like, just up here, this party person. Like, you're like, I love to be the life of the party. I love to be in this free spirited energy. Like, that's who I am. And you just want to constantly feel like you guys are moving towards whatever is feeding that free spirit energy, and not what's keeping you in like this imprisonment. Look, the Tower came out. Look, it came out reversed though. I feel like that if you guys were in like a big transformation, but I feel like that's like done. Like, you realize what's the foundation that you want to build your home on. And it feels like it has a lot to do like with family, like people you love, like keeping these people around you, like making sure that you're staying in this energy and people are feeding this energy back to you. It's like the Tower is like major changes, but it came out like reverse. So it's like, I think you're aware of why certain things happen and why certain, like the foundation underneath you kind of shook and moved. And it's just like, it kind of revealed like, you know, I'm more of this free spirited person than like living in this certain energy, which is great. It's like kind of revealed like exactly what it needed to. And you took time to kind of chisel out things that didn't need to be there and put things that you did want there. Keep the things that you wanted there. 8 of Wands. I feel like a lot of things is like really surrounding your home life and making sure that you're putting in the energy into exactly like, again, the energy you want around you. So I think that's why the major change in the Tower happened, just so that you can chisel out. I said that, I'm repeating it. But chisel out just any cracks in your foundation. And you did that. You took a careful look at the cracks in your foundation. And then you took your time to rebuild it. You took your time to build that little teepee stand exactly how you want to be it. Look at the river that's flowing above it. Like, the water is just like new life. But I also feel like very protected. Just like this renewed energy. Especially surrounding like your family and home life. Like your finances. It's like you took the time to really rebuild it. And look at this, like, Spirit's like right in the middle of it. Like divinely aligned. Make sure, again, you guys are taking time to rest, rejuvenate. Three of Cups. You guys are really loving being around people who just are vibing with you and right there with you. And it's just showing like with the 3 of Cups, and then also right underneath that, like the 10, like you guys are like in love with like your family and like your people who's supposed to be around you, like that energy. Things are moving. The 8 of Swords, I said 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. Things have changed like pretty quickly for you guys. Like the 8 of Wands is also like inspire manifestations coming to fruition, things happening how they're supposed to be happening, quick movement, like with money coming in. If there was something that maybe you had like adventure, like with love and everything, that just means like things are picking up and changing like for the best. Like new exciting things are happening. You're riding the wave. You're practicing, you know, things that you believe in, things that make you confident. And if it's not falling in line with how you feel it's supposed to, you're not sitting there and wasting your time on it. The momentum has finally changed. And I feel like it has a lot to do with like who you're keeping around you, like people around you. Like 3 of Cups is also like, you know, your friends, family who are vibing on the same way you're vibing. And you're like, look, I need to be around these people. And you're like, you won't regret it, because this is exactly what you're being called to do. Like you're loving like people who are loving on you, and you love giving to people who you're supposed to give to. You love being in this energy, and that's like what kind of floats your boat. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like nobody's here to judge. Like, and if they do judge and they're not your people, this is not your person. They're not supposed to be in your energy. Guys, you guys are probably taking some trips pretty quickly. I feel like you also may have like some kind of surprise with your finances as well. To where you're like, shoot, I can give, I can share. Even though you always give and share, it feels like you guys do that. But even more so now, because that is like you took the time and really changed like certain things in your foundation. But you're just like, I'm vibing with people who I'm supposed to vibe with, people who vibe with me back. And now things are coming in pretty quickly, like quick changes, fast changes. Look how the water is like, it's right underneath the waterfall. It's just like, whoosh. Even though it's built up, it's like, shoot, who knows? That waterfall may just come and completely change it into a new structure. And you're like, and I'm fine with that. I'm just going with the flow of the energy. It's fine. And it's just like, I'm just going to enjoy and give to those who enjoy being around me, who enjoy loving on me, and I'm going to love on them back. And you will not regret that. You will not regret it. I'm going to leave it right here. Like, comment, and subscribe if this reading resonates. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.